Now, this question comes in from listener Keith. And Keith asks, "Hey, Doug, I love the podcast. I've been listening to it since the very beginning and I'm all caught up. I listen to them during my workouts and absolutely love them. Keep them going." Thanks, Keith. But my question is, I'm actually wanting to get my family involved and have them listening to this, but I just can't get them engaged. I recently found that you have these videos on YouTube and they're actually extremely dynamic. I want to get these videos to them, but I don't know how to show them other than getting them all around the computer. Any suggestions? Well, Keith, first of all, thanks for listening. And these videos created, well, I have this is my office, so it's a blank background. And I try to shoot these while I'm traveling. So I really got to give it to my team, to Darcy, to Billy, to Ken. They make this actually worth watching. And yes, they are on YouTube and other channels as well, because we want to give everybody the ability to watch or listen or read these wherever they want to, so you can get the most from it. So what could you do to answer your question? Well, there's a couple things. One is you can go over to YouTube and actually cast it to your TV. So if you have Chromecast, that's what I use. I actually use my iPhone and I will go to YouTube and I'll select the videos that I want and select them in a playlist and I'll cast them to the TV. Now, oftentimes when I'm with my wife or with some other people, we'll actually come up with a whole playlist that we want for that evening and cast it. And the reason we do this is, well, one is we don't like traditional TV as much, and two, we want educational stuff playing in the background whenever possible if it's not music or something lively. Something else you could do is get an HDMI cord. So an HDMI cord, connect it to your laptop, your computer, and plug that into your TV set or your sound system, depending on what you're doing. And there's Apple TV, of course, and Samsung's got some smart TVs you can do. And something some other people have done in the past, and I'll say other people, but what some people do is they actually download the videos so they can make sure they're in high definition. And I've been guilty of this in the past. In fact, I download a lot from YouTube so I can take it traveling or something that I'm learning, or if there's a particular person that I'm following and I want to catch up or go back and listen or watch something on my own terms so I don't have to worry about bandwidth issues. There's a couple websites you could use, and I'm just going to throw out ones that I've used, and no endorsements for any of these, and I'm sure I'm violating some YouTube rules of engagement here maybe, but I'm not sure. So there's Chrome apps you can use. One I use is KeepVid. I use that. It's a website you can go into, and you can actually take the YouTube URL, pop it right in there. Also Clip Converter. I use Clip Converter quite often. If you know anything about coding on a website, you can pretty much grab any video. Now, of course, don't steal videos. Only use videos you've paid for or free that are out there. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it, at least for me, to download a video and watch it later, if it's a free video or if it's a video you've purchased a course or something. So again, to answer your question, what I would do personally, if you want to use these daily growth hacks, for example, and use them with your family, I think that's awesome, and it really touches my heart that you're doing that. What I would do is get the video, get people ready, get them on the couch, and then cast it from your phone. Chromecast is what I use. Of course, you got Apple TV. I don't think you can use Amazon, but check that out. I don't use the Amazon. I think it's the Amazon Fire adapter you can do. But of course, you got HDMI cords. You can also hook up an HDMI cord to get there if you don't have a smart TV and get them. And then when you get your family around and you get people talking about this, talk about the subjects. Do the work. Do the exercises at the end. And ask your family, how are things going in their 5 to Thrive? And teach them the holistic portions of life. This is a great chance for you. It sounds like you're a father. For you as a father to be a mentor and a supporting husband as well. And if you're a mother listening to this, the same thing. But anybody bringing your clan, your tribe together to grow, whether it be these daily growth hacks or something else, I think is extremely important. I think that's what brings community together and makes our world just a better place. So yeah, great question. Thanks for writing that in. And we'll try to do more of these Q&As. I get tons of them. I probably get about 10 to 15 a day, and I'll try to answer them. The best place to ask these is the Author of Your Own Story group on Facebook. That is just the absolute best place. Because not only I will get to them, so I won't be the stopgap, but we have an amazing team, and that team can get to them as well. There's tons of other coaches that are in that group contributing, other experts in the business community, the fitness community, you name it. We have a couple meditation teachers that are in there. So if you have questions, ask them in there, and you're going to get some expert advice and get advice from the community. And that's what really this is all about, and that's what started me on this mission. Really what I want to do is impact over 1 million people in a positive way to make our world a better place. And that's my goal. And one way you can do that is by just contributing and being part of that. And so I'm going to ask you to do this. And Keith, this is for you too. Just share this with 3 people you want in your tribe. 3 people you want to have deeper conversations like we are having right now. 3 people that you want to share this with. and just talk to them about it. Maybe just, hey, check this out. I'm listening to this, or I'm watching this, or I'm reading this, and I want your opinion. That would mean a lot to me, and it would mean a lot to me to bring your group together. And it's something we're working on internally of how we can establish these conversations in a community environment to help you, and hope that works. That's it for me. Remember, go out and be the author of your own story.
I have a question for you. What if you could transform your life for the better in just 90 days? Would you do it? Our 90-Day Game is an online program and community created for people like you who are ready to make a shift and take those dreams and goals they've been talking about for years and turn them into a reality within 90 days. Go to authorofyourownstory.com/90-day-game and turn your goals into reality. And don't forget to be the author of your own story.